can't keep living for other people. You can't keep living for other people's approval. Hey Sarah, it has been a minute. I have taken a lot of time. I took a long break. I chose to delete all of my old videos, and so I'm gonna start fresh. The idea that I've had for this channel has changed quite a few times now. Initially, I wanted to have kind of like a vlog style, and then I wanted to have like sit-down videos just explaining my life and the things that have been going on in it, and the sort of my growth with what my goals have been and where I'm going and which ones I'm achieving and which ones I'm not. My life took a large turn this year that I wasn't expecting for it to take, and after that I had a different idea for the channel, and I wanted it to be about self-growth and my life after that very rough patch that I had. I wanted to originally use this channel during that time after I'd gone through everything, to use it as a way to cope and use it as a way to talk through everything that I was going through, processing traumatic events, processing just stuff that had happened to me in general, and what my healing process since then has looked like. What my healing process has looked like. Ultimately, I've decided not to do that. Obviously, I tried to record a couple of videos since then, and even about the subject, but I ultimately decided not to upload, and most of those videos were on a SD card that I had lost, so it's not like even if I wanted to, I could upload those videos anymore. So now this is going to be how it originally was going to be, just about my life and the things I'm going through and how I'm improving, and I guess starting off being in my 20s. By the time that I do get around to editing and uploading this, I'm going to be much closer to 22. I turned 22 in January. I'm recording this before Christmas, but I doubt I'm going to get this up until after New Year's. So, the time that I've taken off, I hit a lot of really rough patches. I hit a lot of patches where I was kind of just sitting with myself, like, I don't want to do any of this anymore. I didn't really want to do anything for a while, and I kind of stopped doing everything and anything. I stopped recording, I stopped hanging out with friends, I stopped talking to friends, but I'm slowly building myself back up. I'm slowly getting my life together. I have applied to a couple of jobs. Something that I am trying to take into this next chapter of my life is something that somebody very dear to me said. They said, you have to get the ball rolling. You can't make any progress until you start rolling some balls or boulders, which essentially means that in order to get to the places that you want to go to, you have to put in effort, and you have to make choices that will impact the way you do things, and if you do things. So this was said to me because I was kind of just sitting around waiting for things to be handed to me. I was sitting around being upset that I couldn't do the things that I wanted to do, and that I wasn't doing them. And I kept trying to fix every single aspect of my life all at the same time, and in doing that, I ended up not only not fixing any aspect of my life, but systematically, unintentionally destroying every piece of build-up that I had created, which wasn't fun. And I have been realizing that for a while, and I just was honest with this person in my life about that. And so they were like, hey, you really need to just start somewhere, anywhere, but with one thing, not with everything. You know, you can't solve all your problems in a day. You need to take time to just let go of some things and to focus really on the parts of your life that are really important to you, and to focus on the parts, just one thing at a time, pretty much. And so right now, the part that I'm up to is recording again. After that, it'll be editing, which is hopefully gonna happen. I have higher hopes this time because I feel a lot more confident about it. Yeah, so this is me taking a step in the right direction. This is me pushing one of those boulders down that hill, because if you don't push the boulders, if you don't push and get the balls rolling, they're never gonna roll, and they're just gonna stay stagnant. And you're never gonna get anywhere in your life if you do that. Something else that I have been told in the last couple of months, more so in the last week, which is helping me, is the idea that it doesn't matter what other people think, that it more so matters what you think, and you need to do things for yourself. If you want to do it, and you're the only one that thinks you should be doing it, and you're the only one that appreciates it, do it anyways, because people will find you who appreciate it. People will eventually grow to like it, or you'll find your niche, you'll find your group of people. My sister was the one that kind of got this into my head. She was saying, you know, you can't just not do things and hold off your life because of other people. You can't keep living for other people. You can't keep living for other people's approval. You can't live your life afraid of judgment of other people, because so what, they're gonna judge, and that you can't really take that and use that to not do anything, because then you're gonna do nothing, which is what I've been doing, and that you have to just go through life anyways, even if people are gonna judge you. And in hearing that, I kind of was like, hey, you know, she's right. And a large reason that I stopped recording was because I didn't want to be vulnerable with my family, but I'm noticing that that's kind of inevitable, and I'm noticing that I probably should have been doing that anyways. I'm really bad at talking to people. I'm really bad at recognizing the things that I need in my life. No, I'm good at recognizing things that I need in my life. I'm not good at voicing that. I'm not good at telling people the things that I need, or expressing where I'm succeeding or where I'm failing. And a lot of the times that causes a lot of confusion, and sometimes it can cause kind of a little bit of conflict. So yeah, you know, Sarah, for me, for my sister Emma, when stumbling across my channel the first time, was like, who the heck is Sarah? Kept asking me about my Instagram, who the heck is Sarah? When I was in high school, I would get a lot of vocab, and I would always write to my teacher things about myself or things about my friendships, and I would always write the name Sarah instead of my name. And it kind of was just this way that I could be open and honest, and I didn't have to feel that vulnerability. For me, Sarah was kind of like this idea of a person who is me, who is honest, and who isn't afraid of being vulnerable and can be open with other people, because I tend to be very closed off. I tend to not talk to people, and I tend to hide, and I tend to lie and tell people I'm doing okay when I'm not. So Sarah was kind of that cloak, but also kind of that ability to push out. It was my way of saying, like, like I'm asking for a friend, or like, oh, a friend of mine said this, a friend of mine did this, but instead it was Sarah. So I am gonna go forward in this next chapter, taking things day by day, sometimes hour by hour, sometimes minute by minute, whatever it is that I may need. Please don't knock my camera over. My chinchilla's behind you. Oh my gosh. You are so beautiful. Please don't eat my camera. In this next chapter, I am planning on trying to be more honest. I'm trying to work on one thing at a time, get one ball rolling, keep it pushing it down the hill, taking it one step at a time, one tiny step at a time, sometimes minute by minute, sometimes hour by hour, in the good times day by day, or even week by week. I'm nowhere near week by week yet. But I'll get there. I have faith that I'll get there. But just trying to take it more slowly and trying to not focus so much on what I think other people will think of me, and focusing instead on the things that I want and the things that I need. And so this video is my first step into that, and getting this new ball rolling in this new chapter of my life. I hope that you enjoy this journey. I don't know where it will take us quite yet, but I hope that in watching me grow, that you can maybe find some inspiration in some of the things that I say, or some of the courage that I find, and find your own courage and find your own paths in life. I wish you all the best of luck, and I'll see you next one. Bye, Sarah.